Mussels are one of the easiest ways to create an elegant dining experience from the sea at home. Cleaning them, not so much fun, but it only takes a few steps and it's really not hard. First off, when you're buying your mussels, you want to order a little more than you need because I guarantee some are going to die before you even get them home. You want to keep them really cold from the time you buy them till the time you use them. I've had these on ice in the fridge, and you also don't want to cover them because they do need to breathe. They're still alive. You don't want anyone to take your air away, do you? Most of them will come still closed. If you find a mussel that's already open, give it a little squeeze or a little tap and see if it closes back up on its own. If it doesn't, that mussel's getting real tired. His muscles just aren't working that much anymore. After you've sorted through your mussels, the first step is to soak them in fresh water. Soaking them allows the mussels to breathe while expelling any extra sand or dirt. This is also going to make them just a little less salty. After they've soaked a lot, this is the least glamorous part of the whole thing. You need to remove the beard. You'll find the beard, which is just a fuzzy little piece, right around the hinge of the mussel. If you're lucky, it's already gone. You'll just grip the beard by pinching your fingers and then just give it a little tug. The mussel might fight you back a little bit and try to keep it in. You want to get a good grip on the mussel. If you don't have a good grip, you can use a towel to help secure it. As you pull the beard, you want to pull out and towards the hinged end, not the opening end. Pull it towards the opening end, you run the risk of killing the mussel before you even cook it. Step 1, soak your mussels. Step 2, remove the beards. Now step 3 is to transfer this to some fresh water. And the final step is to give them a little scrub and then a final rinse. This will release any more final dirt or stuck on sediment. Rinsed and ready to go, now we're only minutes away from enjoying these beauties. You want to have everything prepped and ready to go because this dish comes together in no time. I'm going to start by heating up a little olive oil in my large stock pot or Dutch oven. Once your oil's hot, go in with the garlic, and I mean lots of garlic. This is my favorite type of recipe for mussels, but you can really get creative here with the broth. It's great to experiment with different flavors. I love a good curry or coconut type broth as well for mussels. This is my favorite. You don't want your garlic to burn, you just want it to soften and then just kind of flavor up all of this oil. Once it's been about a minute, we're gonna add in our green onions and tomatoes. I'm using fresh Roma tomatoes to keep it fresh. Compared to other seafood, mussels are actually very affordable. This is a good way to entertain elegantly on a budget. Once those juices have rendered out and this sautés a little bit, we're gonna go in with our wine. I like to go ahead and add my salt now to help everything break down. Then you can season to taste later. Going in with the wine, a whole cup of wine. Save some for your glass though. Good measure. Add in a couple tablespoons of butter and a good amount of parsley. If you wanted to make this spicy, you could add in some crushed red pepper. You could throw in some lemon juice, whatever you like. Bring this back up to a boil and let it reduce for a little bit. About 10 minutes and we'll be ready to add our mussels in. This looks amazing. I'm gonna give it a little taste for seasoning and then we'll go in with our mussels. Time for the stars of the show, taking their little bath. I'm gonna cover it up and let it go about 10 minutes. We're gonna cook them until they all open up. If there are any that did not open, we're gonna discard those because they're no good. This smells incredible. I'm gonna stir them around, make sure they've all opened. I've shown you how to clean them, I've shown you how to cook them. Now let me teach you how to eat them. You can serve this family style or give everyone one large bowl and then pour that heavenly broth over the top. Y'all know these look like little packages of perfect bites, and for me, I don't really need a fork, okay? The mussel kind of does all the work. I'm just gonna break it open and then you use your empty shell to scoop up some of that broth, add it to it. Be sure you get some of the goodness, the garlic, the onion. Okay, that's how you build the bite. Now you eat it. It's not like a big, huge piece of seafood, so it's not overwhelming to eat. They're tender and they're packed with so much flavor thanks to all that good broth. But my favorite part, I can honestly make my whole meal just out of this. The intimidation is gone now. You've got all the tips you need to make perfect mussels at home. See you next time. We're cooking mussels. I should really flex them so you really see.